Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a look at this story from the Thomas and Friends collection. It's called A Bad Day for Harold. Harold the helicopter loved flying. Up in the blue sky over the island of Sodor, he looked out for anyone in distress. Percy's special job was to deliver the mail, but secretly Harold really wanted to do it. He thought he could deliver it much more quickly than Percy, so Harold decided he would ask him if he could try. One evening, Harold landed beside Percy. "Why don't I carry the mail for you tomorrow?" he asked. "I can get it done in a jiffy. I'm sure you must get tired carrying it around, Percy. It's much too heavy for you." Percy was very cross and not at all grateful. "Delivering mail is an engine's job," he said grumpily. "It doesn't concern you." Next morning, Percy was carrying the mail past the harbour. The sun was shining and he felt very brisk and cheerful. Must be on time, he chuffed. Carrying the mail made Percy feel really useful. Everyone relied on him and he took pride in never being late. But up ahead, there was trouble with the signal. It was broken. Percy had to stop. He was very upset. "I'm going to be late," he cried, "and it's not even my fault." The Fat Controller was in his office, enjoying his toast and marmalade, when he heard the news. He was not very pleased to have his breakfast interrupted, but this was a problem that couldn't wait. "If Percy is stuck," he said, "then Harold must take the mail." And he picked up the phone to call Harold's pilot. At the signal box, poor Percy was still waiting as a group of engineers tried to fix the signal. Just then, he heard a familiar sound coming from above. "Oh no," cried Percy as he saw Harold hovering. "Hello," called Harold. "The Fat Controller says you need my help. That's what friends are for, after all." Percy wasn't happy at all, but the Fat Controller had made up his mind that Harold would deliver the mail. There was nothing Percy could do. The men started to load the mail bags into Harold's cargo net. They were very heavy. "Perhaps you should take them in 2 shifts," said one of the men, but Harold was in a hurry to deliver the mail. "I can carry them all at once. Don't you worry," he boasted. Just as the men finished loading, an engineer cried out, "The signal's fixed!" But it was too late. Harold had already left the ground. Poor Percy watched as he disappeared into the distance with the mail. Then everyone heard a strange sound. Harold was in trouble. "My net is too heavy," he wailed. "Watch out for those trees, Harold!" cried his pilot. But Harold was out of control. He was spinning round and round and round. Crash! Poor Harold. He came crashing to the ground in front of Percy. Percy sped over to see if Harold was all right. Luckily, he wasn't badly hurt, but his engine was rather worse for wear. Harold did feel silly. He wished he had never offered to carry the mail in the first place. Percy was sorry that Harold had had an accident, but he was happy that he would be able to take the mail after all. The men took the mail bags from Harold's cargo net and loaded them onto Percy. The next day, Harold's engine was fixed. Percy was very pleased to see him. "Fancy taking the mail, Harold?" he teased. "I'll stand by with the rescue team." Harold just smiled. "Thanks for helping me after my accident, dear chap," he said. "That's all right," chuffed Percy. "That's what friends are for, after all." That brings us to the end of the story, A Bad Day for Harold. I really hope that you enjoyed listening along with me today, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps me out. Share with a friend, why not? You could even check you're subscribed if you want to hear future stories like this one. And other than that, have a great day.